This week on ABC One at 3 p.m, the preliminary final, the Redlegs up against the Eagles, and Mark Soderstrom, two teams coming into this game with vastly different form, you'd have to say.
Absolutely. The Redlegs had a lot of troubles in their game against Central, but first up, well, the Eagles, they were really good against South Adelaide. They bounced back from that hiding courtesy of the Redlegs a couple of weeks earlier. Lee Treby popped up. He kicked 6 goals in what's going to be his last season, which was good. And I think everyone thought that South's leg speed in the midfield, when we're talking about guys like Toby Stribling, Joel Cross, also Nick Little, thought that they'd really go to town here at Footy Park, but it was it was the Eagles rather. They got first use of the ball in the midfield. Craig Parry did beautifully in the ruck, and they were fantastic. And Jimmy Toumpas, what about the 17-year-old? Just in game number 3, he just ignited the game with his skills, so great to see him do that. And the Eagles, well, look, they'll go in pretty confident, I think, when they take on the Redlegs.
Yeah, I'm sure they will, and played a good brand of football, but Norwood, on the other hand, had a few moments, not many in the second semi-final against the Bulldogs. There was a good mark by Brown, but they just were slow getting the ball forward, and the Bulldogs just shut them down all day.
Very tough game, bit of an arm wrestle early on, as we saw in their round 22 clash a little bit earlier in the year. We were just waiting for someone to crack, and it was the disciplined Dogs that held on them. We saw Norwood started to have their problems. The biggest issue for the Redlegs, obviously, is going to be their injuries. We know that Will Young looks like he broke his ankle. Bryce Campbell did his knee. I think also Gavin Hughes hyperextended his knee. So lots of issues for them. We just need to see who's going to bounce back and try and fill their squad, because it'll be a big, big task against the Eagles. They obviously beat them very comfortably in the qualifying final, but the Eagles did get the Redlegs twice earlier in the season.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive game, and I'm sure it's no tomorrow for the loser, but next Sunday, ABC One, 3 p.m, it's Norwood up against the Eagles at Football Park. Join us then.